I have a life beyond work, but I think more importantly, actually my writings are reflections of my work, of what I believe in, my principles in my life, my experience. For example, the book on the new book that we are preparing. It is about politics of service versus politics of self-interest. I wanted to look into the life of these particular politicians and look at how he has committed to politics, not because of wealth or position, but precisely because he wanted to serve his community. That is a reflection of what I'm going through as well in my current role as a politician, as a wakil rakyat, and as a minister.
Can you share who?
You will have to wait for the book to come out.
When is the book coming out?
We are now in the midst of editorial work, so hopefully by this year. He is actually a very little known local politician from Bukit Mertajam. But when I look at his contribution in the 50s, in the 40s and then in the 50s, I realized that he has done so much for not only my town, my hometown Bukit Mertajam, but also for the state of Penang and Malaysia in general. But many young people don't know about this person. So I think whether as an MP for Bukit Mertajam wanting to give recognition to one of our early fathers, or as a politician wanting to promote this or to embrace this value of politics of service, I think this is something that I had to do. One of the things that we have managed to deal with was flood mitigation. It was very important because Bukit Mertajam was a hotspot for flash flood disaster. I think this is one of the that is very close to my heart because I am a Bukit Mertajam boy. I grew up having to deal with flood 2 or 3 times a year in my taman itself. I wouldn't say we have resolved flood issue 100%, but we have substantially minimize occurrences of flood, as well as minimize areas that are flooded in Bukit Mertajam. A few years ago, together with the local NGOs, I've started our annual Bukit Mertajam Art and Music Fest. So we started with what I call the software, which are essentially events, music fest, art fest, food exhibition, traditional food exhibition. We have got Hakka, Hokkien food, Hakka food, Cantonese food, Hainan food, etc. But eventually, as we begin to organize more of these activities, they sort of nurtured a higher sense of awareness about the need and the importance to preserve our heritage and our culture. We decided to start giving out laptops. Some of my team members say, ini kerja orang gila. Because if you give a food basket, you give a baku makanan, it probably costs you 100 ringgit, 150. But a laptop can easily go up to at least 2,000 ringgit. At that time, there were no stock for the lower range ones. I said, let's do whatever we can do. We started by, forking out money to buy 1 or 2. Then we said, if we can help one, we help one. We can help two, help two. And then when I posted out on my Facebook, friends, those who are close to me, my former classmates, decided, hey, we want to donate 2 or 3 or even use once. And then I think one thing led to another. Our postings on social media helped. Eventually, people came on board. Datuk Lee Chong Wei at that time came on board and gave us 50 laptops. So I think eventually, without a single cent of allocation at that time, we have managed to distribute about 600 new laptops and tablets to children in Bukit Mertajam. For me, that is a very personal experience because I felt that this is something that we needed to do and we really worked very hard to get 600 laptops.